GMNA uses artificial intelligence for generated speech, visuals, and production. AI-generated content may contain errors. Please verify important information before making decisions or taking action.
Good evening, Wildwood. Home sales are holding steady with 41 properties changing hands, and tomorrow's beach weather promises sunny skies and gentle surf. Traffic's clear and our beaches are ready with new accessibility services. Crest Arts Pavilion kicks off Family Fun Nights this week. Over to you, Jake.
The Crest Arts Pavilion Family Fun Nights kick off Thursday evenings at 6 p.m., featuring live local bands, interactive art stations, and complimentary snacks for all ages.
The pavilion sits on the boardwalk near the ocean front, provides wheelchair-accessible seating, and offers free water stations throughout each family fun evening.
Admission is free. Families may pre-register online at the Wildwood community portal, and the night includes a showcase of artwork created by local elementary students.
Lots to get to, Jessica, and the day's full of stories, but first, let's dive into the news and bring you the latest updates from across Wildwood. Good evening, Wildwoods. North Wildwood's beloved beach tradition is set to kick off this Friday with the 57th annual Bishen Callahan Memorial Lifeguard Races. Lifeguards from across the Wildwoods will gather at the 22nd Avenue shoreline for a day of friendly competition honoring the heroes who shaped the community's safety legacy. Spectators can expect a lively crowd, family-friendly activities, and a chance to cheer on participants as they sprint, paddle, and navigate the sand-filled course. The event, organized by local volunteers, continues a decades-long tribute to the lifeguard men and women who gave their lives in service. The ceremony will begin at 9 o'clock, and awards will be presented shortly after the final heat. Vendors will line the boardwalk, offering refreshments while the races unfold under the summer sun. It's another opportunity for residents and visitors alike to celebrate the coast's spirit and enjoy a classic summer outing.
NJ101.5's morning report says today's Jersey Shore will stay warm and sunny, perfect for a day on the sand. Highs are expected in the comfortable range, while breezes will stay light to moderate across the coastline, from the boardwalks of Wildwood to the quieter bays. Surf forecasters see wave heights holding steady at gentle to moderate levels, offering conditions that suit both casual swimmers and seasoned surfers. The combination of pleasant temperature, mild wind, and manageable surf means families can enjoy beach picnics, anglers can head out on the water, and boardwalk vendors can expect steady foot traffic. Residents and visitors are encouraged to check local advisories for any sudden changes. But overall, the outlook points to another classic summer day along New Jersey's shoreline. Sunshine will dominate most of the day, with only brief clouds rolling in late afternoon.
U.S. Representative Jeff Van Drew announced that the federal water infrastructure bill aimed at protecting South Jersey shorelines has cleared the committee and is now moving to the full House. The legislation targets erosion and flooding along the coast, including the Wildwood area, and could unlock federal funding for shoreline preservation projects. Lawmakers say the measure is designed to safeguard the region for future generations, addressing rising sea levels and storm surge risks that have strained local communities. Van Drew emphasized the urgency of acting now, noting that the bill's progress this year marks a critical step towards securing long-term protection. The House will debate the proposal in the coming weeks, with advocates hopeful that the final vote will bring concrete resources to shorelines across South Jersey. The bill is part of a broader federal effort to modernize water infrastructure and address climate-related threats nationwide.
State Police announced a high-visibility enforcement detail on Route 35 in Monmouth County for next Friday. Scheduled from 3 to 7 p.m. 22, officers will patrol the stretch near Wildwood, conducting traffic safety checks as part of the statewide Goal Zero initiative. The operation aims to curb speeding and reckless driving, with officers positioned at key intersections and using mobile radar units. Motorists should expect increased stops and visible patrol cars throughout the 4-hour window. Officials say the presence is intended to reinforce compliance ahead of summer travel peaks and to demonstrate the department's commitment to the zero fatalities target. Drivers are advised to obey posted speed limits, heed signals, and be prepared for routine safety inspections during the enforcement period. The detail will also include random DUI checkpoints and equipment checks for seat belt use. Residents near the corridor have been notified of the schedule.
The New Jersey Supreme Court issued a landmark ruling today that expands municipal control over senior housing, school, and other development projects. Under the decision, towns like Wildwood will have stronger authority to approve, modify, or block proposals that affect local land use. The court said the change aims to give communities a clearer voice in shaping future growth and to ensure projects align with local priorities. Officials in the Wildwoods say the ruling could reshape upcoming zoning reviews and force developers to engage more closely with town planners. Legal analysts note the shift may slow some projects while giving residents greater input on where senior apartments, schools, or commercial sites are built. The court's order comes as New Jersey grapples with balancing statewide housing needs with neighborhood concerns. City leaders are reviewing their current plans to see how the new authority will affect pending applications. Coming up, we'll preview the Legends of Wrestling Night at the Wildwoods Convention Center Thursday, plus more top stories. We will be right back.
If you run a venue, a comedy night, a concert, a fundraiser, you already know the hardest part isn't the show. It's selling the seats. Theaterfiller changes that. In minutes, you're set up with your own ticketing page, QR code delivery, and a door scanner. No technical headaches. No middleman taking a cut of your night. Your event, your tickets, your revenue. Go to theaterfiller.com and fill every seat.
Welcome back. Up next, Jake Callahan brings our local stories, from city council updates to the community garden opening right after this.
ISBW Wrestling is rolling out its Legends of Wrestling Night at the Wildwoods Convention Center next Thursday, July 23rd. The family-friendly showcase promises a mix of classic matches and surprise appearances, giving longtime fans a chance to see favorite icons back in the ring. Organizers say the evening will feature live action, autograph sessions, and a kids' corner, making it a solid option for a summer night out. Ticket holders can expect a full arena atmosphere, with food trucks and local vendors lining the lobby. Local schools have even arranged field trips, hoping students will witness the athleticism up close. The event joins a busy summer calendar that already includes outdoor concerts and community fairs, offering another reason for residents to stay close to home for entertainment. Seats are limited, so those interested are encouraged to grab tickets early before they sell out.
Collectors and sneaker fans will soon converge on the Wildwoods Convention Center for the return of the Juice Nice Sneaker and Trading Card Convention. The two-day showcase runs on July 25th and July 26th, offering a weekend of trading, displays, and chances to meet fellow enthusiasts. Organizers expect a mix of local hobbyists and out-of-town visitors, adding another draw to the summer calendar that already includes outdoor concerts and food festivals. Vendors plan to feature limited edition shoes, vintage cards, and interactive booths where attendees can showcase their prized pieces. The event also provides a space for newcomers to learn about the hobby, with informal workshops and demo sessions scheduled throughout both days. With the convention slated for the end of July, residents looking for a weekend activity can count on a lively, family-friendly option right here in Wildwood.
Over the weekend, the island's 3v3 basketball tournament came to a close, drawing local teams from the Wildwoods area for 2 days of fast-paced play. On Saturday, July 11th, the opening round saw spirited matchups as squads vied for a spot in the knockout stage, while Sunday, July 12th, featured the semifinals and a final that kept fans on the edge of their seats. The event, organized as a friendly competition among regional teams, highlighted summer sport enthusiasm and gave athletes a chance to showcase skill in a relaxed setting. Spectators enjoyed the lively atmosphere, with families gathering at the courts and local vendors supplying refreshments. Winners were awarded modest trophies, and participants left with a sense of camaraderie that will carry into the rest of the season. Local coaches praised the sportsmanship displayed, noting the tournament's role in keeping the community active during the summer months.
Friday night's fireworks lit up the Wildwood Boardwalk, marking the city's annual summer celebration. The show, held on June 26, featured 26 fireworks that illuminated the night sky. The display, organized by the city, burst over the waterfront, drawing residents and tourists alike to the promenade. Spectators gathered along the boardwalk and nearby streets, watching a sequence of colorful bursts that lasted about 10 minutes. Officials noted that this year's show continued a tradition that has been a highlight of the season for many years, reinforcing the boardwalk's role as a gathering spot. Local businesses reported a steady flow of visitors throughout the evening, with many families staying late to enjoy the lights. The event's success reflects the community's enthusiasm for seasonal festivities and adds to the lively atmosphere that defines Wildwood's summer evenings.
Neon Night Trolley Tour are lighting up the boardwalk each Tuesday and Thursday evening this summer, offering a rolling glimpse of Wildwood's iconic doo-wop architecture. The bright-lit trolleys weave past pastel-hued motels, neon signs, and historic beachfront spots, letting riders experience the mid-century vibe that defines the area. Locals and visitors alike can hop aboard after dinner, enjoy narrated stories about the town's post-war boom, and pause at popular nightlife venues without leaving the trolley. The tour, organized by the Doo-Wop Back to the 50s group, run through the season and have become a staple for families looking for a low-key night out and for couples seeking a nostalgic backdrop for a stroll. With each stop highlighting a piece of boardwalk history, the evenings add a fresh, family-friendly option to the summer schedule.
Now let's get a look at tonight's forecast with our meteorologist on deck.
A stubborn ridge of high pressure and a northwest jet keep Wildwood blistering under clear skies tonight. On this date, the all-time high for Wildwood stands at 92 degrees, recorded during the 2013 midsummer heat wave that pushed the entire region into triple-digit territory. The coldest reading, 55 degrees, fell in 2015 when an anomalous Arctic surge slipped far south, blanketing the Lake District with ice-cold air. By contrast, the 30-year normal high hovers around 90 degrees, while the normal low sits near 72 degrees. So today's 97 degrees feels well above average, yet still shy of the historic peak. Turning to the live radar, the screen is completely blank across the entire coverage area. No rain echoes back, confirming the lack of lift in the column. A steady high-pressure dome and the gentle northwest jet suppress convection, keeping the atmosphere locked in a dry, stable state. Expect this quiet pattern to persist through the night, with any clouds drifting east after midnight. At 6 p.m., the thermometer reads 93 degrees, feeling like 102, under a flawless blue sky. Humidity sits at 52%, and the wind whispers from the west at 10 miles per hour. A high-pressure ridge remains steady, while a modest northwest jet stream at 32 miles per hour slices the upper troposphere, reinforcing subsidence and locking moisture out. With no frontal boundaries in sight, temperatures will edge upward, nudging the night low towards 75 degrees before sunrise. The UV index stays at 9, and the maximum wind will reach 13 miles per hour from the southwest later this evening. No watches or warnings are in effect as the dry air mass dominates the forecast. Looking ahead, Thursday brings a high near 90 degrees and a low of 75, but clouds will blanket the region, cutting solar intensity. Friday stays cooler, topping at 84 with the same low, and overcast skies persist, hinting at lingering moisture. Saturday's high eases to 81 while rain odds climb to 35%, as a weak trough nudges the jet southward, inviting occasional showers. Sunday remains mild at 82 and 73, yet the rain probability eases to 20% under a lingering cloud deck. Monday returns to clear skies, high around 81 and low 73, though a scattered rain chance of 30% lingers as the ridge weakens. The pattern swings between modest warmth and cloud cover, with no severe weather expected. And that's your weather. Remember, the local sunset is also available as a podcast. Listen anytime on Amazon Music or wherever you get your podcasts.
Traffic snarls linger, our Flyers prospect heads to the WHL, and St. George's Beach outlet shines. Stay tuned, we will be right back.
If you run a venue, a comedy night, a concert, a fundraiser, you already know the hardest part isn't the show. It's selling the seats. Theaterfiller changes that. In minutes, you're set up with your own ticketing page, QR code delivery, and a door scanner. No technical headaches. No middleman taking a cut of your night. Your event, your tickets, your revenue. Go to theaterfiller.com and fill every seat.
Wildwood Avenue between Main Street and Park Boulevard is closed right now. The closure stems from a major incident that shut the road just after the noon rush, and crews are still working to clear the scene. Drivers heading east toward the downtown core should reroute onto Oak Street, then take River Road to rejoin Highway 21. Allow a few extra minutes for traffic lights along Oak Street and watch for any sudden stops. Westbound traffic can use Cedar Lane to connect with Highway 21 southbound. The detour adds roughly 10 to 15 minutes during peak hour, so leave a little extra time. All other major arteries, including Highway 21, Main Street, and the Coastal Bypass, are moving freely. No transit delays have been reported, so buses are running on schedule. Expect the afternoon flow to stay smooth on those routes, but keep an eye on the Wildwood Avenue closure if you need to cross that corridor later.
First up, the Sophisticated Productions dance competition kicks off on the boardwalk, drawing top talent from across the nation. Watch the energy that puts Wildwood on the map. The competition runs all day, with a showcase streamed online for those who can't attend. Early risers can stretch into sunrise with yoga on the beach, a free sand session that leaves you centered before the day heats up. All levels are welcome, and the session ends before noon, leaving time for a beach coffee. Right now, the Christmas in July Festival and Boat Parade lights up Sunset Lake, offering family-friendly holiday cheer and sparkle on the water. Looking ahead, tomorrow the Wildwood Crest Summer Music Series and Food Truck Festival rolls out live tunes and tasty bites. Mark your calendar for a night of music, food, and fun. The lineup mixes local favorites with a surprise guest. Bring a blanket and stay for fireworks after the final set. And now here's Luke with sports.
Here's your midsummer sports roundup, focusing on Philadelphia's teams and prospects. Flyers' newly drafted goalie Martin Solovic is set for a pivotal development year in the Western Hockey League, signing with the Saskatoon Blades after moving from Czechia to Western Canada. The move gives the Philadelphia system a chance to evaluate his progress, Broad Street Hockey reports. Eagles linebacker Zach Bond has been named by NFL coaches and executives as a unanimous top 10 at his position, according to ESPN's latest rankings. The recognition highlights his impact on Philadelphia's defense, Bleeding Green Nation notes. Broad Street Hockey points out that despite missing out on Leo Carlson, the Flyers still have a modest free agent pool to consider. With Claude Giroux now in Ottawa, 5 potential signings remain on the radar as the summer market unfolds. Devonta Smith has emerged as one of 5 Eagles projected for a first-time Pro Bowl berth in the upcoming season, according to NBC Sports Philadelphia. The wide receiver's 2025 performance positions him among the league's elite, Bleeding Green Nation reports. Phillies outfielder Brandon Marsh shared a memorable moment at Tuesday night's All-Star Game, watching fireworks alongside a young fan while a Sandlot tribute played on the field. The scene moved the 28-year-old, Phillies Nation says. Broad Street Hockey notes a lull in the Flyers' offseason results, yet experts still rank a young player among the top prospects in the league. A new list of the 100 best drafted talents highlights the potential boost for Philadelphia's future.
St. George's Beach Outlet, tucked along the Wildwood Boardwalk, is riding a wave of summer momentum. After a bustling 4th of July holiday week, owner Nancy Salib reported a sharp lift in sales as tourists swarmed the shore for beach gear. The surge turned early season worries about spending into confidence, prompting Nancy to announce a modest expansion of the shop's footprint and inventory for the remainder of the season. More racks of surf-ready towels, a wider selection of sunscreens, and a new pop-up kiosk near the pier will give locals and visitors alike easier access to the essentials they need for a perfect day by the sea. It's a reminder that when Wildwood's boardwalk thrives, the whole community feels the sunshine. Later, we'll relive the dazzling Friday night fireworks that lit the Wildwood Boardwalk, a perfect summer memory to end our show.
If you run a venue, a comedy night, a concert, a fundraiser, you already know the hardest part isn't the show. It's selling the seats. Theaterfiller changes that. In minutes, you're set up with your own ticketing page, QR code delivery, and a door scanner. No technical headaches. No middleman taking a cut of your night. Your event, your tickets, your revenue. Go to theaterfiller.com and fill every seat.
On the boardwalk beside the bright blue Atlantic, the sand-kissed arena of the Wildwoods Pavilion fills with the clatter of marbles and the laughter of families gathered for the 103rd National Marbles Tournament. Children in sun-worn tees line up beside seasoned players who have been tossing for decades, their hands steady as the tide. A local carpenter, Thomas Green, rolls a polished glass sphere that his grandfather handed down, while his granddaughter, 8-year-old Maya, watches with wide eyes, clutching a bright red marble she earned at school. The air hums with the rhythm of tiny beads striking polished wood, each impact echoing a century-old promise of community and play. When the final round ends, the crowd erupts not just for the winner, a shy teenager from nearby Ocean City, but for the moment when Maya steps forward, places her marble beside the champion, and the two shake hands, bridging generations in a single, sparkling gesture. It's a reminder that a simple game can hold the heart of a town. And as the sun dips behind the dunes, we all feel a little more connected.
In the soft glow of a late afternoon sun, families are strolling along the wide, powder-soft sands of the boardwalk stretch that runs from the historic Carousel Gardens to the iconic Sunset Pier. The air hums with the laughter of children building sandcastles, while retirees spread blankets under the shade of weathered pines, all sharing the same stretch of shoreline that has just been crowned the best free beach in New Jersey for a 3rd year running. The honor came from USA Today's Reader's Choice Awards, a poll that gathers voices from across the state. When the announcement was read over the loudspeakers at the local community center, longtime lifeguard Maria Delgado felt a familiar surge of pride. She recalled the first time she helped a shy toddler find the tide line and the countless sunrise cleanups that have kept the water crystal clear. That moment of collective applause reminded everyone that the true award is the sense of belonging that the sand, sea, and neighbors create. It's a reminder that this community's heart beats strongest when we gather together on these free, timeless shores.
Thank you, Wildwood, for joining us tonight. That federal shoreline protection bill moving to the full House shows our coast's future is in good hands. I'm Jessica Hart, and I look forward to bringing you more stories tomorrow. Stay safe, stay curious, and see you then.